Alright, finally gonna watch this Superman trailer. It's been a couple days late. I originally wanted to do a video about the movie earlier this year when they were showing off like the set photos, and people were talking shit about how like the suit looks. Even though obviously it was like stunt suits and it was like folding and shit when they put wires on them and shit. But yeah, I'm excited for this because this is our only hope. James Gunn, you're our only hope for some excitement back in comic book movies, since the MCU is zombie MCU. They need to take 4 or 5 years off and not do shit, or plan some shit for the future, and get some new blood in there. So as much as it sucked to not have Cavill back, like, I get it, dude. They could just wipe the slate clean, even though they didn't, because John Cena's still part of the continuity, all that shit. I'm hoping they just let Pattinson be the DC Batman. But the higher ups at Warner Brothers are probably pussies. Don't want to tell James Gunn about that, because he probably just like wanted to like redo everything. He was like, "Fuck this Batman movie. I want it to overshadow my shit." But people online are like, posting pictures of like world's finest and shit, and putting Pattinson and Corn Sweat next to each other. It looks cool. So yeah, people have been a lot of the criticism I've seen has like felt kind of nitpicky, so that's good. We'll see about having like, I know some people didn't like having a bunch of other superheroes, having Guy Gardner in there. To me as a kid, Guy Gardner was like the most popular Green Lantern, not because he was cool, because as soon as you see that issue #1 comic where he looks like a fucking douchebag and you see his haircut, you're like, what the fuck? But it's because there was a million copies of that issue, like when I would go look for comics that have price books and shit. So I think it's kind of funny that he's in the movie and he looks funny. So let's check this out. Oh yeah, Crypto looks kind of weird too. I get that it's his dog, James Gunn's dog, but come on, man. Isn't he like a Labrador? No, I don't. Oh yeah, and earlier this year I had started collecting Superman games. I bought the Genesis one, but unfortunately it didn't work. But I got this one. I used to play the demo of this shit a lot, so I'll get around to that soon. But yeah, next year I'll be collecting Superman games and shit. Can you believe there hasn't been a new one since Superman Returns had a game on 360, dude? What the fuck are they doing with these characters? But anyway, let's check this shit out. Oh yeah, they did the Yamcha meme. He got fucked up. People were saying like there's too much color. And it looked cheap. Like what? dressed like Bill and Ted. Is that Pa Kent? Why is he fat? How do you get fat living on a farm?
Crypto.
Dude, where's Lobo?
Oh.
That's what I want to know.
Take me home.
Agent 47.
Superman.
Oh, you little bitch. I like that shot. So that was that picture where he was pulling up his stockings. Oh yeah, there's like an evil Superman. And who's the bad guy? Metamorpho? I don't know anything about him. He looks like Zordon when he got busted out of his cage in the Power Rangers movie. They couldn't even give me a logo to talk in front of. So yeah, I kind of like see what everyone was saying. Like I was watching Critical Drinkers, and they were saying like they were overwhelmed. Mahler, I think, was like. It kind of sounded negative, but really, like, I get what he's saying. It's like, they didn't show a whole lot, really. And it looks about how you expected it to. But I think that's fine. I'd rather, like, the less I know about it, the better. More than we already do. And I feel like it was intentional to, like, show certain things very clearly, like him out in the streets and saving people and shit. That was a lot of stuff that they filmed early on that like the media was reporting on and shit, and like the Idaho characters, and that's pretty much what you saw. I don't know, I'm hopeful because it's Superman, so hope. But I'm excited for just a clean slate of a universe. And I love DC. You know, as a kid, they always said that, like, DC was for, like, either, like, older kids or, like, real comic book fans or, like, hardcore fans, you know? And, like, I feel that now, especially with, like, how the movie universes have gone. The Snyder one really had no chance, but this could be cool. Like I said, I'm more hopeful for the future when he fights fucking a cool-looking Darkseid, or rather a cool-looking what's that motherfucker's name? Not Doomsday. I was about to say Apocalypse, but that's another character, and also the planet that Darkseid. Apocalypse. Yeah, I want to see Brainiac and Lobo, of course, like I said. So, I mean, but there's a lot riding on this movie, because this one has to do good for James Gunn to, like, show some actual cool shit. But yeah, we'll see. July 11th, just around the corner.